And welcome back. It's now time for your lunchtime sports. The West Indies will not have the services of Shimron Hetmyer for the two remaining T20 internationals against England as the Guyanese batter has been dropped. Hetmyer has struggled for form over the last few weeks with scores of 1 and 2 in the first two T20s against England and was left out for the third game in Grenada, which followed scores of 32, 0 and 12 in the three one-day internationals. He's replaced by Johnson Charles, who played the most recent of his 44 T20s against India in August. Meanwhile, fast bowler Alzarri Joseph is being rested. And Joseph has been given a break ahead of the West Indies tour of Australia next month, which includes 2 tests, 3 ODIs and 3 T20s, with the fast bowler likely to feature across all 3 formats. That tour begins with the opening test in Adelaide on January 17. Fellow fast bowler Jamaica's O'Shane Thomas comes into the squad for the final 2 matches of the series in Trinidad. West Indies currently lead 2-1, having claimed the ODI series by the same margin. And Captain Robin Powell says the Caribbean side is ready to close out the series when the teams meet in the 4th match this afternoon at the Brown Lara Stadium in Trinidad, starting at 3. Of course, England, they had a dramatic 7-wicket win in the 3rd match in Grenada on Saturday. The Windies took the first 2 games by 4 wickets and 10 runs respectively. Waterhouse stopped a 4-game winless run after whipping Treasure Beach 4-1 in the Jamaica Premier League on Monday night at the Stadium East complex. Andre Fletcher scored a double with strikes in the 24th and 82nd minutes. The other goals came from Javane Bryan and Andre Smith as Waterhouse moved to 4th in the standings on 15 points. Treasure Beach's lone goal came courtesy of Lorenzo Lewin. Now earlier, former champions Harbour View recorded their first win of the season after a 3-0 victory over Limehall Academy in the first match of the doubleheader. David Reed needed a little time to get the Stars of the East going as he scored the opener in the 2nd minute. Shaquille Bradford then added more misery for Vanny Clark in his first match with Limehall as Harbour View went 2-0 up just 11 minutes into the game. Reed then returned to wrap up the game as a contest in the 28th minute to give Harbour View their first win in 7 outings. Harbour View are now on 7 points while Limehall remain in the relegation zone on 4 points. Sunshine Girls defender Jodie Ward will have a new team for the upcoming season of the Suncorp Super Netball League after being signed by Giants Netball, ending her stint with Collingwood Magpies. Ward, who signed a long-term deal with the Giants, is one of 6 Jamaicans to either ink contract extensions or sign fresh deals down under. The versatile defender joins the Giants following a career-best form for the Magpies last season. Meanwhile, the Adelaide Thunderbirds have locked in Jamaican star defender Latanya Wilson on a 3-year deal, and that will secure her at the club until the end of 2026. She was named in the league's team of the round on 4 occasions in both wing defence and goal defence, and was named as the wing defence in the 2023 team of the year. She was also voted by her peers as the 2023 Players Player for the Adelaide Thunderbirds. In the meantime, Sunshine Girls captain and ace shooter Janelle Fowler, who signed a 2-year extension with the West Coast Fever, will be joined by fellow Jamaicans Shanice Beckford and Katie and Haney. The 3 Jamaican internationals rounded the Fever's contracted players to 10 for next season. Haney crosses over to Fever from the Sunshine Coast Lightning, while Beckford, who inked a 1-year contract, will arrive in Perth in the new year. The Jamaica Paralympic Association, in conjunction with World Bocce, hosted the first ever Para Bocce Level 1 coaching course at the UWI Students' Union. The course was geared at equipping coaches from the Caribbean and territories with knowledge to teach and prepare other coaches as well as athletes. Jamaican participants were joined by their counterparts from across the region, from Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Antigua, Montserrat, and St. Kitts and Nevis. And that is it for your lunchtime sports. And I am Jeremy Shamela. Back.
And that's the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pullen. Thanks for watching.